Before we begin, I have a challenge for you. For the next 10 minutes, don't translate. Not even once. I know, it sounds difficult, maybe even impossible. But trust me, your brain is much smarter than you think. Today, we're going to train it to think in English, naturally. No grammar lessons, no vocabulary tests, no memorizing, just real English, the kind you'll actually use. So, here's the rule. Whenever I ask you a question, answer in English. It doesn't matter if your answer is short. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. Just answer. Because fluency doesn't begin with perfect grammar. It begins with thinking. Ready? Let's try something simple. Look around the room. Don't translate. Just notice what you see. A window. A chair. A table. A phone. A cup of coffee. Now say them out loud. Good. Now let's make it a little harder. Look at your phone. Don't think, my phone. Instead, just let your brain see it and immediately think, phone. That's exactly what fluent speakers do. They don't translate every word. They connect words to pictures, to experiences, to memories, not to another language. Let's keep going. Imagine it's early morning. Your alarm rings. You slowly open your eyes. What's the first thing you usually do? Think about it. Maybe you stretch. Maybe you check your phone. Maybe you drink a glass of water. Maybe you stay in bed for 5 more minutes. Whatever your answer is, say it in English. Here's mine. I usually make a cup of coffee. Now it's your turn. What do you usually do after you wake up? Good. Don't stop speaking. Even a short answer is progress. Now, imagine you're getting ready for your day. You open your wardrobe. What are you wearing today? A blue shirt? A black hoodie? Comfortable jeans? Running shoes? Describe them. Try using simple sentences. I'm wearing a black shirt. My shoes are comfortable. It's cold today, so I'm wearing a jacket. Excellent. See? You're already thinking in English, and we're only getting started. Now, let's leave the house. Imagine you're walking outside. What can you hear? Cars? Birds? The wind? Children laughing?
Now, imagine they ask one more question. Anything else? How would you answer? No, thank you. That's all. Or, yes, I'd also like a bottle of water. Fantastic. Did you notice you weren't translating? You were simply having a conversation. That's the secret. Fluent English isn't about knowing thousands of words. It's about using the words you already know, quickly, naturally, and confidently. Let's try another exercise. I'll say a word. Don't translate it. Create a picture in your mind. Ready? Ocean. Mountain. Rain. Coffee. Notebook. Friend. Home. Easy, right? Your brain created images, not translations. That's exactly what we want. Now let's make it even more interesting. I'll ask a question. Don't think for too long. Answer with the first English sentence that comes to your mind. What's your favorite season? Why? What's one place you want to visit? If you had one free day, how would you spend it? There are no wrong answers. Just keep speaking. The more you speak, the less you'll translate, and one day, without even noticing, you'll realize you're thinking in English.
Let's keep going. You're doing better than you think. And here's something important. If you have to pause, that's okay. If you make mistakes, that's okay too. The goal isn't to speak perfectly. The goal is to keep thinking in English. Ready? Let's imagine another situation. You're walking into a supermarket. The door's open. What's the first thing you see? Shopping carts, fresh fruit,
vegetables, people walking around, bright lights. Now imagine you're buying a few things. What do you need? Milk? Bread? Eggs? Rice? Coffee? Say the items out loud. Good. Now you're looking for something, but you can't find it. An employee walks by. What do you say? Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for the coffee. Where can I find the bread? Excellent. Simple, natural, useful. Now imagine you found everything you need. You're standing at the checkout. The cashier smiles and says, "Did you find everything?" How would you answer? Yes, thank you. Everything was easy to find. Or maybe, not quite. I couldn't find the tea. Very good. Now let's leave the supermarket. You're walking home. The weather suddenly changes. It's starting to rain. How would you describe it? It's raining. I forgot my umbrella. The weather changed quickly. Perfect. Notice something. These are all sentences you'll actually use. That's the kind of English you should practice every day. Now let's imagine you're meeting a friend for coffee. Your friend arrives a little late. What do you say? Hi, it's good to see you. How have you been? Did you have trouble getting here? Wonderful. Now your friend asks you a question. So, what have you been doing lately? Don't overthink it. Just answer naturally. I've been working a lot. I've been studying English. I've been reading more books. I've been trying to exercise more. Great. Now ask your friend a question. How's work going? How's your family? What have you been up to? That's how conversations grow. One question leads to another. Now imagine your friend tells you some good news. How do you respond? That's amazing! Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. You deserve it. Excellent. And if they share something difficult, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things get better soon. Is there anything I can do? Can you hear the difference? English isn't only about words, it's also about kindness, about connection, about making someone feel heard. Now let's practice describing your day. Think about today. What was the best part? Maybe you finished an important task. Maybe you talked to someone you care about. Maybe you simply enjoyed a quiet moment. Describe it. Now think about something challenging. What happened? How did it make you feel? Try using simple words. I felt tired. I was a little nervous. I was excited. I felt proud of myself. Beautiful. Simple English is powerful English. You don't need complicated vocabulary to express yourself. You just need honest words. Now here's a small challenge. For the next minute, don't think in your native language. Only English. Look around. Describe everything you see. The walls, the ceiling, the light, the chair, the floor, the colors, the sounds. Keep going. If you don't know a word, don't stop. Describe it another way. That's exactly what fluent speakers do. They don't know every word either. They simply keep communicating. And that's the secret. Communication is always more important than perfection. Take a deep breath. Smile. You're training your brain in a completely new way, and every minute you spend thinking in English makes the next conversation a little easier. Let's keep building that habit together.
People enjoying their day. Describe what you see. The streets are clean. The park is peaceful. This place is beautiful. I'd love to come here again. Excellent. Now let's slow down for a moment. Think about your dream destination. Where would you like to go one day? Why? Don't translate, just answer. Maybe you've always wanted to see the mountains. Maybe you dream of relaxing on a quiet beach. Maybe you want to experience another culture. Whatever your answer is, say it with confidence. Now, let's practice expressing opinions. I'll give you two choices: coffee or tea, books or movies, morning or night, summer or winter, the city or the countryside. Don't just choose, explain why. I prefer coffee because it helps me wake up. I like winter because the weather feels peaceful. I enjoy books because they let me imagine new worlds. Wonderful. That's how conversations become interesting. Not by giving one-word answers, but by sharing a little more. Now here's another challenge. Describe your favorite place without naming it. Think about the colors, the sounds, the smell, the feeling. Can you do it? Maybe it's quiet. Maybe it's full of nature. Maybe it reminds you of home. That's excellent practice because you're learning to explain ideas instead of searching for one perfect word. And that's exactly what fluent speakers do. They keep the conversation moving. They don't stop every time they forget a word. They adapt. They describe. They communicate. Remember, fluency isn't speaking without mistakes. Fluency is speaking without fear. Every sentence you speak today is making tomorrow's English a little easier. So keep going, keep thinking, keep speaking. You're closer than you think.
You're doing great. Now let's make your English feel even more natural. Not by learning difficult words, but by changing the way you think. Imagine your phone suddenly rings. A friend is calling. You answer, "Hello?" They ask, "Are you busy?" What would you say? "Not really. I'm free right now." "I'm a little busy. Can I call you back later?" Great. Now they ask, "Do you want to meet this weekend?" What's your answer? "I'd love to." "That sounds great." "Sure, what time?" Or maybe, "I'm sorry, I already have plans." Excellent. Now let's imagine you're planning a trip. You're at the airport. You look at the departure board. Flights are arriving, flights are leaving, people are checking their bags. You take a deep breath. It's time to travel. Someone asks, "Where are you going?" Answer naturally. "I'm going to Japan. I'm visiting my family. I'm traveling for work. I'm going on vacation." Very good. Now imagine you're on the plane. You look out the window. What do you see? Clouds? Blue sky? Sunlight? The wing of the airplane? Describe it. The view is beautiful. The sky is clear today. The clouds look amazing. Perfect. Now let's change the situation. You're staying at a hotel. You walk up to the front desk. The receptionist smiles. "Welcome." What do you say? "Hi, I have a reservation. I'd like to check in." "Thank you." Simple, clear, natural. Now imagine you're exploring a new city. You see beautiful streets, small cafes, parks, old buildings. Describe the sounds around you. The street is busy. The birds are singing. It's very quiet today. Perfect. Now, notice something. You didn't need a dictionary. You didn't memorize a grammar rule. You simply described what you imagined. That's real English. Now let's visit a coffee shop. You're standing at the counter. The barista smiles and says, "Good morning." How do you answer? "Good morning. How are you today?" Great. Now it's your turn. The barista asks, "What would you like?" Don't panic. Keep it simple. "I'd like a latte, please." "Could I have a cappuccino?" "Can I get a cup of tea?" Very nice. Now, imagine they ask one more question. Anything else? How would you answer? "No, thank you. That's all." Or, "Yes, I'd also like a bottle of water." Fantastic.
Did you notice? You weren't translating. You were simply having a conversation. That's the secret. Fluent English isn't about knowing thousands of words. It's about using the words you already know quickly, naturally, and confidently. Let's try another exercise. I'll say a word, don't translate it, create a picture in your mind. Ready? Ocean, mountain, rain, coffee, notebook, friend, home. Easy, right? Your brain created images, not translations. That's exactly what we want. Now, let's make it even more interesting. I'll ask a question. Don't think for too long. Answer with the first English sentence that comes into your mind. What's your favorite season? Why? What's your favorite drink? What's one place you want to visit? If you had one free day, how would you spend it? There are no wrong answers. Just keep speaking. The more you speak, the less you'll translate. And one day, without even noticing, you'll realize you're thinking in English.
Let's try something different. This time, I don't want you to answer quickly. I want you to imagine the scene first. Then, answer in English. Ready? It's Saturday morning. You have no work, no school, no meetings. The whole day is yours. What do you do first? Do you sleep a little longer? Do you make breakfast? Do you go for a walk? Or do you stay in bed, just enjoying the quiet? Take a moment, answer out loud. Good. Now it's almost noon. You're feeling hungry. What would you like to eat? Think about your favorite meal. Describe it. Is it spicy, sweet, healthy, homemade? Say a few sentences. I love homemade food. My favorite meal is, I usually eat it with, excellent. Now, imagine you're cooking. You open the refrigerator. What's inside? Milk, eggs, vegetables, fruit, butter, juice. Now, open the kitchen cabinet. What do you see? Rice, pasta, coffee, tea, plates, cups. Describe everything you notice. The more you describe, the more naturally you'll think in English. Now let's leave the house. You're walking through a beautiful park. The weather is perfect. There's a gentle breeze. Birds are singing. Children are playing. Leaves are moving softly in the wind. Take a deep breath. Now describe the park. The grass is green. The air feels fresh. It's peaceful here. I could stay here all day. Beautiful. Now imagine you're carrying a camera. You stop to take a photo. What are you taking a picture of? A lake, a flower, the sunset, a tall tree? Describe your photo. This flower is beautiful. The sunset looks amazing. The water is so calm. Perfect. Now let's practice something that fluent speakers do every day. They notice small details. Instead of saying, the park is nice, try saying, the park feels peaceful. Instead of saying, the weather is good, try saying, the weather is perfect for a walk. Can you hear the difference? You're not using difficult English. You're using descriptive English. And that's what makes your English sound natural. Now imagine you're back home. You sit by the window. It's starting to rain. You have a warm drink in your hands. Maybe coffee, maybe tea. You look outside. How does this moment feel? Try describing the feeling. I feel relaxed. Everything feels quiet. This is exactly what I needed. Wonderful. English isn't only for talking. It's also for thinking, for noticing, for appreciating small moments. Now, here's today's biggest challenge. For the next 30 seconds, don't wait for me. Look around you and describe everything you can see. Keep speaking, don't stop. If you forget a word, describe it another way. If you make a mistake, keep going. That's how confidence grows. Not by being perfect, but by continuing anyway.
And remember, every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. The only difference is they never stopped practicing. So don't stop either. Your English is improving, one thought at a time, one sentence at a time, one conversation at a time. And I'm proud to be part of that journey with you.